I don't know why I said it like that, but okay, this is Kimmy J. So a topic had came across the table. Not really a topic, but we were just kind of talking, and we were discussing guns, having guns. What do you feel about having a gun in your home? What do you feel about carrying a gun? Like, I personally want to get one. I can't get one right now because I have something on my record, so I have to clear it out before I can. But
you can't just leave that out there like that. You got on your record.
I got something on there. But anyway, that's besides the point. That's besides the point.
We need to
No. But so what y'all think about that? What do y'all think about having a gun in the home, especially in this time that we're in, that we're living in right now?
I'm all for it. I possess a firearm myself. So.
What kind of gun do you have?
I have a Glock 40.
It's the face, though.
Yeah.
Glock 40.
It's not like a little, I had to calm it down because, most people think girls are supposed to have little pea shooters. Right.
I got one, 380.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I used to have a 380.
I'm going to tell you right now, just stay clear.
I got to get back on his good side. He's strapped now, so.
No, never. No. I just think protection is very important. Now, I will say this. One thing that bothers me is that the presence of masculinity is not as much as I'm used to seeing growing up. It used to be that women looked to and believed that the man was their protectors. Now it's like dudes run before the women. I don't know what's up with that, but it's all good. Whatever folks your boat. But women are finding themselves having to protect themselves a lot more. I have 6-year-old twin boys. I have a mother. I have sisters. And don't get me wrong, they can hold their weight. But if I'm ever in a position where immediate action is needing to be taken, I just always would want to be prepared. Obviously, I'm not a person that's governed by my emotions.
I was saying, you're not trigger happy, are you?
Yeah, so a person who is because I have a lot more to lose typically than a person whatever they have going on, and so a lot of times whatever's going on, I have to think outside of the moment. But if put in a situation where I have no other choice, I have to do what I have to do.
Yeah, that's a responsibility when it comes to carrying firearms and all that kind of stuff. Not only with what's going on in the world, but you mentioned that you have small children. It's a
safety.
whole lot concerning safety. But you're absolutely right. When it comes to like women, generally do supposed to look. I don't know if it's supposed to, but that's kind of like the thing to look for the man for the safety. But when you have to take matters in your own hands, you want to definitely educate yourself, especially if you have kids, and even learning how to use it.
I was gonna say that. Learn how to use it. Go get some training. I know that's something that I want to do. Like I've been to the gun range. I feel like it's a sense of therapy too. It's therapeutic. And then just to get the training to properly know how to use it. And I'm even going to have my 10-year-old do some training on how to use a firearm as well. So and just of course educate and explain to them. Why, you're not just it's not a joke. It's not a game.
No, it's not. It's definitely not.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
That's really real, though. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, though, when it comes to this, I guess it brings us to the topic of importance of addressing anger, right? Yeah. Have you ever been angry before?
Are you playing with me?
Definitely. We know she been angry. She been popping off all day. No, I'm just playing. I'm just teasing. Have you ever been angry before?
Plenty angry. Plenty. Yeah.
Are you the type of person like? Are any of you easily angered, or it's kind of like build?
I have to build up.
And then
it depends on what the situation is.
Yeah.
Then once you angry, it's on.
No, you have to push me.
Oh, okay.
You gotta push me. You gotta take me there.
Okay, I feel you.
Where I start seeing colors.
Oh, I got you.
Start seeing colors.
I got you. You quick? Like
not quick. Certain things are kind of like a zero tolerance, but
I feel you.
most part,
I ain't never really seen Jewel angry until you snapped on Terry today. I was like, whoa. Terry got it. Poor Terry. He got it today.
I don't know Terry, but Terry,
I missed it.
Terry, whatever happened, my bad.
I'm gonna explain something. Listen, I'm gonna explain something. This goes back to I'm a proactive person. You already know everything that needs to be done. You know, I've already explained it to you. But when you come back to me and you act like this the first time we had this conversation, it does take me there. You know, and it's kind of like, why did I waste 20 minutes of my life explaining this to you for you to go back and act like you acting dumb? You know what I mean? That is I hate people who act dumb. Like,
Try not to say it.
It's like, you want to say communication or you can't talk to people, but I'm taking the time out to make sure that this doesn't happen. And then it's like it's automatic. You just gonna either act like, oh, I didn't get the text, or I didn't do this, or I don't know, and then you get mad at me because I'm mad at you.
So you flipped out?
Slightly. I think with anger, it's society makes it seem like angry.
Why you brought that up?
Triggered.
That was my first time seeing you like that. I was like, whoa. Because I can say that I have been in a place where I've gotten angry. But now I'm learning how to cope with it. Not cope, yeah. I guess cope is the word.
Makes sense.
Trying to cope with it and watch how I respond. Not so much like I'm angry and I'm just going to just go at it. You know what I'm saying? I think society kind of has this play on anger, like, oh, if you get, you know, like, I don't know, like anger is a bad thing. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just how you deal with it, how you handle it, how you respond when you are angry. I think that plays a big role in you know, dealing with your anger.
That's true. Anger actually it triggers areas because you obviously been hurt or you're offended.
Yep.
Right. And so what ends up happening is at the end of the day, I'm bothered. And so I'm only angered because I care. Right. So I'm not just angered. So I care about the matter, care about the issue, care about the situation. It offends me. And so this is now the reaction. So what we tend to do is, you know, we're fighting off. It's not so much about hurting the person, but it's about letting them feel the wrath behind the impact they made on us.
Right.
Exactly.
It's just simple. It's just that simple. You're bothered.
But overall, you do have a choice whether you're going to be angry or not, though.
Oh yeah. It's just how you deal with it though, and in a healthy way. Because honestly, I think I'm more afraid. This is personal now. I'm personally afraid more of the suppressed because
That's where the rage comes.
it's almost like the parent that whooped the child for the old and the new. I was the kid growing up.
Yes.
Give me my punishment right now. Let me just get this. And I honestly growing up, I was like, I don't know how y'all parents raised y'all, but my parents was old school, so they told you behind up. So that's how I was raised.
Got whipped
You
with
didn't
the
get
broom.
whoopings?
Oh,
With the broom.
You got beat with a broom?
baby.
Hey,
Sorry, Mama.
look, I had let somebody in the
Yeah.
house. I was in elementary school, and I let one of my friends in the house. My mom said, "Don't let nobody in the house. Nobody's supposed to come in the house." So I hid her, and my mom came home, and I hid her in the closet. And her brother came looking for her. I was so scared. I was like, okay, when my mom is in the bathroom or something, then you could run out or whatever. Man, her brother came looking for her, and left. And my mom was just like. She went. I can't remember everything because I got hit with the broom, so it kind of. But anyway, yeah. So she found her in the closet. Yeah, she told my behind.
Did she whoop you right there? Or she waited till the left.
After she left.
At least she had a little dignity.
I was even contemplating.
My daddy would
tying
whip
the
your
sheets
friends.
together. We was on the second floor.
Away.
I did not want it. I was not trying to get caught. I was not trying to get caught.
My daddy didn't care. He'll whip you, your friends. It don't matter. He's like, you come over here. Yeah, you cut up. You gonna get towed down.
My parents didn't care where that belt hit.
Did you get whoopings? You probably needed a whooping.
No, let me say.
No, I'm just playing.
Okay, so I was one of those kids growing up. My brother, the one that's right above me, he got a whooping almost every day. Like he was
therapy.
So bad. He's always doing something. So the little time that I did stay with my mom, if her thing was, if I'm whooping him, I'm gonna whoop you too because
Why?
and I never understood that. And I'm just like, he took it like a champ. And what she would do, we ain't had no furniture in our living room, right? So after we get toe up with the belt, she'll put him in one corner, me in on the opposite corner. But couldn't nobody talk after. You know, I was like that, sit in the corner after you done beat me for nothing. And, think about what you did.
Talk
and then you'll be like, why you did that? And then we talking back and forth, and then we'll get it again. I'm like, why you do that?
Right. You're not giving me a chance to talk.
Know.
She told you not to talk, not that you got such
you can't,
bad whooping that you couldn't.
No, you can't say nothing because even though I ain't do nothing, I gotta be punished for him because I should be a influence when I'm the younger child. Like that don't even make sense. He was bad. Breaking into people's
She is upset about that.
And I'm just so when I start saying to my grandma, don't whoop me. I ain't do it. And I was one of them people. If I saw you because my other cousin Demetrius, I love you so much. Thank you. You saved me from a lot of beatings. But he used to get into it a lot. He was bad. So I would look. I was like, I don't want no beating like that. So I wouldn't even do nothing.
Funny.
I wouldn't even do nothing. I was a fairly good child, but I still got my share.
Fairly. Emphasize on the fairly.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't perfect, but I wasn't one of them. I didn't like. So I never did my kids like that. Like one get out. Nah. But if you got conversation. So what? You got it.
Did anybody have to pick their own switch?
Oh yeah, that's like tradition.
Oh, okay.
We have multiple trees in our yard. So, and don't come out with no little one, because she gonna go right back out and get the one that you should have picked the first time.
That's that hurt right now.
I got the broom. Look, my mom was from the islands, Jamaican. Give me that broom.
I feel you.
My parents would go to my grandparents' house because they had a weeping willow tree. And they would get 3 and braid them.
Oh, the braid them? I heard about that.
Oh, they don't break. Them things is, and they long.
So it don't even matter if you're trying to get away.
It's long.
Not bad. A lasso.
Slave master. Sorry, Mom.
Now, we're all joking about it, but I mean, I think honestly, it's probably not the best way to deal with your children because you got a lot of issues that rise
and
up
I'm like, your anger is coming out through you whipping your child. Like,
well, then you also plant a seed in that child's life about anger.
Yeah, exactly.
And lashing out.
Now, I had 2 sides. So, like with my grandma, she let you know why you was getting, and it wasn't like, oh, cause she, hey, listen. You weren't supposed to do that. But my thing was this, and I felt it was a logical question to ask. If you don't tell me certain things, how am I supposed to know? You know what I mean? So, needless to say, I rarely got whoopings for the same thing twice. But it's more like, some grandparents,
they develop their patience.
That real old school stuff to where you don't really talk about a lot of life issues until it happens. Because, like, I was a teen mom, but I'm like, how you gonna be mad at me We ain't talk about no sex. We ain't talk about burqa. We ain't talk about dating. We ain't talk about nothing.
Right.
So guess what I'm doing? I'm listening from my friends. I'm listening from. I felt like that was your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really get mad.
That goes with breaking those generational curses. Like I talk to my kids like, okay, when if I do get upset, which I do, I get upset and I might yell, but I'll sit down and I'll explain to my son. I'll be like, okay, this is why I was angry. You know what I'm saying? Like I make sure I talk to them. And I tell my kids I love them because I didn't get a lot of I love yous growing up. So
me neither.
And I think that plays a part in how we react to anger as well. You know what I'm saying? You're growing up, you're coming up.
That's so real. Listen, as always, we just appreciate you for hanging out with us. Anger it's a real thing, but it's oftentimes it's tracked upon some type of offense or hurt. Could it be from your childhood? Some type of trait or something that's been passed down that have gone unchecked and undealt with. What we want you to do is take a moment to evaluate why. Why am I angry? Why am I in the place that I'm in? And if you have children, understanding that discipline is a must, but conversation and affirmation and dealing with things is so very vital. We're not just dealing with the issue, but we want to promote a solution. Let's deal with the anger in our generation, because we really believe in wholeheartedly that how you deal with your anger can have an effect on every area of your life. Definitely relationally. Deal with it and watch it get better. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time.